Why would I throw in the towel? I just got on my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place.
Hey, welcome to the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Night Special, and this is Word on the Net. I'm your boy, Town Biz, and thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's run this content up. Anyway, today's topic of discussion is Munchie B, and he's speaking on Mozzy. If Mozzy got ran out of Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? Or the Inglewood or who, one or the other. He supposed to got ran off the set. You did? This is what the word is. So we're going to take a deep dive into it, see what he got to say, and I'm going to commentate on it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody already know, Mozzy is from Sacramento, Oak Park. You dig what I'm saying? And he does have some friction with Lavish D. You know what I mean? Me personally, I like Mozzy. I like Lavish D. You know what I'm saying? And I like Filthy Rich. I don't know why the three of them can't come together, but hey, it's up in the air. You don't know what's going on, if Vibes is lost or whatever the case it may be. But before we get to the content, please hit that like and subscribe button one time. You know what I'm saying? And if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, do yourself a favor. Get back in the bed, roll over, and get on the right side of the bed. Okay, now we're going to get off into this content. You did what I'm saying? Because I need to know, like, do dudes really be running up to other states and politicking with crews and getting ran off the set? That's weird. Like, why would you do it? You feel me? So I don't know, but we're gonna talk about it.
We was all at Darby Park. We was in the turf. It was a gang of homies up there. You know what I'm saying? YG. Shit, Charlie Hood. Shout out Charlie Hood was up there. You know what I'm saying? Mozzy, probably one of his boys or whatever. YG brung him to Inglewood for the first time, you know what I'm saying, at Darby Park. And I remember that day because it got hectic at the park. The homies started getting into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? Blake Scott pulled everybody. You know what I'm saying? Got up out of there. So that's...
See, let that be a lesson learned right there. When y'all leave and be like, oh, I'm part of this hood, I rep this hood, let me go tap in with the motherland, let me go tap in with the land, let them know. You got to understand, just because you part of a gang don't mean y'all politics run the same. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, it's crazy because I remember one time I was living, I mean, not really living in Sac, but I was going to Sac a lot, man. And I was dealing with this woman who family was really connected to Lavish D and his side of the crew. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the first time me and her hanging out, I was pulling in the parking lot, and when I was seeing this car, I was pulling, she was already there. So I was pulling to her house. And I seen some dudes in another car. She might have been in the car with me, so I'm not for sure. But I know she looked out. She like, oh, that's my brother now. So we in the house, and she like, I'm speaking on Mozzy. I'm like, boy, that boy Mozzy raw, man. Ooh. She like, no, we ain't gonna play that because I guess her brother and them didn't rock with Mozzy and them. You know what I'm saying? But it was all love though. It wasn't nothing funny. You know what I mean? But her brother and them rock with Lavish D and them. You feel me? So. You know, it is what it is. But anyway, let's get back to the content.
That's the first time I met the boy Mozzy. So after that, I think he was around because him and Filthy Rich was still cool at the time. You know what I'm saying? And one of my homies is super tight with Filthy Rich. So he all in the hood. On his Instagram, he had Tiny Munchie throwing up F neighborhood and all that, right? So...
And that's another thing. When you rappers are claiming a hood, but y'all ain't got no beef with certain hood, but y'all ain't family with them, don't let people get to throwing up them disrespectful signs in your videos. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, man. You know, there's a lot going on with this gang banging culture, man, and all that old stuff. So when you dudes be in these square cities or these little towns, and y'all be seeing these rappers that y'all feel is hot, and they want to claim certain hoods, then you want to start claiming it don't work like that, bro. You can't be from Zimbabwe, see a video and be like, oh, I'm blood, no, I'm Crip now, whatever the case it may be. You can't do that, bro. Them dudes gonna cut your head off and hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna feel like you faking. You know what I'm saying? You can't be pulling no 42 fake on these cats. I'm trying to explain something to you, man. This is real. See, that's what happens when you mix gangbanging culture and music together. The politics of the gangbangers and the politics of the music. See, LA got so many politics that they run down. You got to walk a thin line out there. You can have your people that you align yourself with, but at the end of the day, man, you know, like they always say, it ain't my business, it's their business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their business. I ain't gonna speak on it. And that's what I was saying in my last video about Aunt Hefe and ODM Slim. You feel me? Like what they was saying, like you always hear these dudes say, yeah, well, if he was on his yard, that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? That's his business over there. I don't speak on it. Doing something good. Oh, yeah, I can speak on it. I'm speaking good. But if it ain't your business, then why speak on it good or bad? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go.
And then they eventually did a song called Real Niggas Back in Style. He and Inglewood in the set, bro. So I wasn't around for that video, but from what I know, it was Mozzy, some dude named AJ, Filthy, and Lil Blood. And the music video, which I just named, they got Filthy, Lil Blood, and Mozzy on it. So now, what I think as far as Mozzy, he's not from Southern California, so he don't know our politics.
I just said that. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, you might be claiming the gang, bro. You feel me? But at the end of the day, my dude, if you don't know the politics and you run it down, understand you trying to link up with the family that you know what I'm saying, the original family, you trying to link up with them, make sure you all plugged in, which is fine and dandy. But see, this the difference is, see, you dudes is messing up music, bro. Music wasn't meant to be segregated. You know what I'm saying? Music wasn't meant to be, oh, they Crips over there, we can't do no songs with them and this and that. You see all the beef that Nipsey Hussle went through by doing a track with YG. You know what I'm saying? And by doing songs with YG and bringing them to the hood, that's what I mean. Y'all messing up the politics. Like, that's why I say black people mess up the politics. I mean, not even the politics. They just mess up the game, period, when it comes to certain things like getting money. It's always, you see somebody getting some money some kind of way. I want to get money like this. You get money now, let me put the gang on. Then y'all try to put the twist or the gang bang politics on it when it's been running smoothly before y'all came into it. A lot of black people blow up the spot anyway. Do you notice when it comes to a lot of white collar crimes? I'm not racist. I just want y'all to hit me close. You notice white people, they don't get on TV and expose and pull out stacks of money like, yeah, man, you feel me? We over here eating, pimping, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all better get up on these white collar crimes and all. They don't do none of that. They get their money, keep getting their money until they either get caught up or they decide to leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear about them, oh man, you know what I'm saying? He stole $4 million. He's looking at 2 years. Like, huh? He sold $4 million. He's only looking at 2 years. Man, I'm in the wrong hustle then. I can do that, no problem. I can do that sleep. You know what I'm saying? When you get to thinking like that, you know? But nah, I ain't telling nobody to go out and do that. I'm just speaking on something. But this is how the game go, man. It's just, man, it's just a lot of weird space inside this our black culture. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we don't have the know-how to understand. Keep your mouth shut. If you make your money doing something legally, keep your mouth shut, man. Just keep doing it. You put somebody on, and it's hard for black people to keep their mouth shut. That's how you can always tell who have things and who have not have things growing up. Because when you have had things in life, you did, and you done work hard, you done stacked your money, you done bought, you tend to precious them. You know what I'm saying? The things are precious to you. Tend to take care of them more, and they tend to last. The thing you work for lasts a long time. Anything that come quick gonna go quick. You know what I'm saying? So, and this I'm speaking from self experience. When I was out there selling drugs, I was out there doing all the crazy stuff, stick up people, all the cold, everything I ever caught from the game. I end up getting into a car accident, end up getting a car tore, whatever the case is, but you always end up taking a loss, right? So I always say the energy that you put in it is the energy that you're gonna get up out of it. You dig? So let's get back to the content.
He came right down here, big dealing with the Bloods as he's supposed to, because he beat Team, right? But I don't think he thought if he went around some Crips, he would get the love he would get. What you get, because everybody rock with his music. It's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So you got Tiny Munch y'all on your Instagram throwing up F the opposition and all that. And eventually it came down. Right? So I guess he went over there with the 40s. You know what I'm saying? Intermingling, and it was a photo with him throwing up. No, not him. The dudes with him from 40s throwing this up with the middle finger. Now this BPS, this is Brim.
Shout out to In Your Business, content channel. This is where I got this clip from. So y'all go check them out over there in your business reactions or whatever. So anyway, let's get back to Munchy B.
This is how you throw up Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? And it's a middle finger with it, and he got it blasted all over his shit. So the homie's not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the song Real Niggas Back in Style, to me, this shit bunk. You know what I'm saying? I like Low Blood. I like that song Domestic Violence he got. You know what I'm saying? I rock with filthy music. And like I told y'all, Mozzy, he my top 5. You know what I'm saying? But that song, to me, is bunk. It didn't even deserve a video. But, all right, play this real quick. You see Tony Munchie all in the video throwing up F Neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All that. So, like,
and see, that's how you can kick a whole war off. And then on top of that, when you're a rapper coming up, I know you align with one team, right? But you gotta let everybody know, man. Okay, yeah, I'm gang related, and since you gang related, you gotta stick with your gang banging part, especially if it's rooted something that you was beefing with before the music popped off. Then you would think once a person get on and start making money, millions of dollars, that they want to sit back and tell people around them, listen, bro, this beefing ain't worth it, bro. I'm finna mess up a chance to change all the homie lives around me, man. We could put us all in better position if we keep beefing with this little stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Of course, lives has been lost on both sides, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people can't sit there and say, well, how you feel when your people, I mean, I lost people too, bro. And the opposite lost people too. So at some point, it's got to be a balance, bro. You got to figure out a balance up in there to say, you know what, let's put this behind us, man. My thing is, I'm so sick of seeing people, my people passing away, man, due to black on black violence, bro. You feel me? Like the real. That's why I never followed the Black Lives Matter movement. I never followed that. You know what I'm saying? Because of this type of stuff right here. Because if Black Lives Matter, if we really feel like Black Lives Matter, we wouldn't be turning the guns on each other. We wouldn't be turning the blickies on each other, trying to knock each other down. You dig what I'm saying? Or be tripping over small things, man. Because if you look at the bigger picture, man, it's a big world out here, man. It's a planet full of money, bro. It's a planet full of money out here, bro. If you ain't beefing over family, loved one, and I mean family, not your homeboy you hang on the block with. I'm talking about the family that's up under your roof, bro. If you ain't trying to getting unalived over them, then you moving backwards in life, bro. See, the older you get, the more you move away from the streets. You dig what I'm saying? And you start moving towards becoming a man. But the more that you choose to be part of this culture and be like, oh, I'm a general now. When you see people on here, no disrespect to him, what's his name? Gumby, whatever, OG Gumby or whatever from LA, and you get to seeing people like Whack 100 on here and all these older people getting on here arguing back and forth with other gang. Man, it's just like a repeat cycle. And no disrespect to no side, but it's like the crab in the bucket mentality. No disrespect to the Crips, you feel me? But that's what it is. When you see what's going on, it's like, bro, one person, like, look at Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace to him. Another brother, I was on his way up out of here, man. You feel me? Start making the transition to show the community, bro. This gang banging stuff, man, we can get rich, bro. We can open up businesses, man. We can get money out here and take out. No, they don't want to see that. Even Munchy B said him and his crew ran up in Nipsey Hussle little spot before, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much black on black crimes for me to feel like black lives really matter to me, because like I always say, like Tupac said in this song, they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all it here. You dig what I'm saying? They doing all the unaliving here, man. That's where you hear from. Then they get on the internet, oh, you this, you that, you this. You would think that brothers get on this network and be on this internet and be like, listen, this is a platform, a worldwide platform. Why we ain't strategizing to get this money from all angles of this world and try to come together with some kind of plan or something to just pull these bags of money in? No, we too busy worried about pulling these guns in and unaliving each other, bro. And it's sad. Anyways, get back to the content. And I know you like, yeah, what do you do? Yeah, I go there, man, because see, when I look at this, I see something much deeper than just music. To me, this ain't music. Mozzy is another black man trying to make it out the hood. No matter if he beefing with Lavish D, if he beefing with Filthy Rich, one thing they all got in common, they got a common goal to get some money and get out the hood. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't about who's better than who. This is about, hey, let's come together. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together and get this money, take our family. Let's turn our, the reason why our cities is in poverty like this is so many people that's just homeless laying around and all these so-called rappers and drug dealers because we don't have a common goal to come together and try to uplift our city. It's all about, oh, I'm going to get money. I got this bag. Now let me move away from my city and go move way over here. Give me a spot to cut. Stare down. Yeah, you ain't got to stay in your hood, but at least help somebody in your hood, especially when your hood, your hood is what molded you and made you the person you is. You got to get back to your community at some point, bro. Even if you go into each school and just talking to all the kids and telling them how to change their life, but you got to figure out a way to do that, bro, because only thing that's going to happen, bro, only thing I keep seeing on this internet is unaliveness from every side of the world for the littlest, smallest stuff like disrespect or video or, you know what I mean, words, man. It's crazy. I just that when God said when he made whoever made that phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Let me think about that for a minute. Where did my peoples miss that? I don't know. Let's get back to the content.
You came down here blending with us, and then you over there with the 40s, and you got photos with them disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, the gangland. The homies not liking it. You know what I'm saying? The homies not liking it. So, from what I know, he has something on Market Street, which is in Inglewood, downtown Inglewood, by the Inglewood Swami Market Street. I don't know what is it, a meet and greet or some type of something. So, I might be leaving some names out. The homie Deuce Flame, Tiny Munchie, this Buster that ain't from the hood no more. Big Seven Flame, probably some more. They pushed down there, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it was some security or somebody outside there like, where Mozzy at? He ain't in there. That's what the security say. And fast forward, shit, he was breaking to his vehicle trying to get off Market Street. That's the gray area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, like I said, that was in your business, in your business channel over there on YouTube. So y'all go check them out to see the full interview, and go tune in to their station, subscribe to their channel too, man. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what y'all think, man, about this situation, man. Do you think Mozzy was really ran out the hood, or was it looked at as they ran him out the hood, or was he being smart, just leaving because he seen the friction going on? A lot of people have been unalived due to their pride. You feel me? And a lot of people have been sent to prison due to their pride. And please believe a graveyard been filled up with a whole lot of young black males due to their pride. You know what I mean? So what I want to say to y'all is, man, don't let your pride be the reason why you get stuck in a box, either in the cell box or in that wooden box underneath the ground. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Again, this is the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Night Special. I am Town Biz. And before you leave, please hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I wish you all a wonderful blessed day. And again, thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking